Hi, everybody. We're a mobile network operator, and we focus in wholesale connectivity. We're an operator here in the US, so we have a full license from the FCC to operate as a mobile network operator. We have direct wholesale agreements with networks globally. And the proposition that we offer to our customers is that you have one billing relationship for all your connectivity. So you don't have to go and establish relationships with cellular networks globally, and you can just integrate with our billing platform and have the ability to access networks globally. So it's a single point of integration, and we customize your solution based on your requirements. So we're focused on machine to machine. So our core network is a data-centric network with multiple points of presence globally. We have a POP in the US. We have a POP in South America. We have one in Asia and in Europe. And depending on where your devices are, you will be directed to the closest network. So your latency will be very low and the performance will be very high. An example of one of our customers is they did a broadcast at the Olympics. They needed to have access to all the LTE networks. They didn't want to replace their SIM cards, so they asked us if we would put a packet core, a P gateway, into Korea so that they could break the data out in Korea. The incumbent networks would never do something like this. And within a couple of days, because we work on cloud infrastructure, we were able to provide our customer with a local data breakout point that met their requirements from a cost and a quality perspective. We believe that there's a great opportunity to open up mobile networks to developers and to enterprises to be able to interact with a network through an API and to create an extension of their IT infrastructure onto the mobile network, onto the cellular network. So we have a very flexible infrastructure and we give our customers a lot of control over their data connectivity, and this gives them the ability to create out-of-box connectivity for all their devices without having to worry about maintaining or establishing relationships with networks globally. So if you're a manufacturer of a device and you want to ship it globally and it arrives in multiple countries, you would be able to integrate with our API, get a profile from us that you would either use through your eSIM platform, or alternatively, we would give you a SIM card and you would be able to remotely control the connectivity in real time through our billing platform, which is all prepaid, so there's no risk of any types of overage charges. You can create packages and you can make subgroups. The verticals that we're seeing a lot of M2M opportunities range from broadcasting to healthcare. The two that we have seen the most amount of traction is in broadcasting and in the maritime. We like broadcasting and maritime because they fit into a quadrant which we refer to as high bandwidth and variable location. So that's the top right-hand quadrant. So this is high bandwidth, variable location, which means that you need connectivity, global connectivity, and you need to have a very, very low cost, which is what we offer. So this quadrant talks about the different M2M and IoT applications, high bandwidth and low bandwidth, variable, so things that move around or things that stay in one place. And the thing to consider with all these different types of applications is you need different types of commercial and technical support. So if you've got a platform that charges $20 a month to utilize, and you're using a very low bandwidth device, you can't be competitive. So you need a platform that can support low bandwidth and high bandwidth applications. And we built our network in a virtualized environment, which enables our customers to scale and for them to be locally competitive. So it's an end-to-end solution. So the difference between what our competitors have compared to us is that we are a software-defined network, which is virtualized, which means it's managed through the cloud. We offer an OpEx model, not a very heavy CapEx model. You can be up and running as quickly as you can utilize our API or our management portal. We scale because we're in the cloud, and this means that we don't have very heavy upfront costs. So it's a good model for M2M and IoT, and especially for devices that need high availability and that scale. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the eSIM and some of the connectivity requirements that you need when considering deploying an eSIM. So in all eSIM deployments, when you're dealing with cellular, you need to have a bootstrap profile and you need an operational profile. So what we provide is both profiles. We can give you the bootstrap profile as well as the operational profile. And we are totally vendor agnostic with regards to which type of platform we utilize, whether it be one from IDEMIA, whether it be one from Gemalto or G&D. We have an API that harmonizes that, and we have a management platform that integrates with all of them. And effectively, we act as a system integrator with a platform that enables you to have one point of contact for all your connectivity requirements. So we're seeing for the first time with the standardization of eSIM, we're seeing a lot of enterprise customers buying their own eSIM platforms, but then not knowing how to deal with the connectivity aspect. We make it very simple. We provide the end-to-end solution. We have over 20 profiles on our platform, plus we have direct agreements with networks globally. So for you to be able to launch your eSIM proposition to the market with us is very simple, and your costs are very low. So, you know, the idea behind our platform is it's very flexible, and we manage the connectivity aspect, which sometimes can take months or even years to establish with operators, and it's all on one billing platform. So you have one invoice, you've got one billing platform, and all you have to do is focus on your customers' requirements, focus on your devices' deployments, and focus on ensuring that you build your proposition around your hardware and not worry about establishing your network relationships. So effectively giving you a very effortless deployment. And when there are requirements to develop custom APIs for functionality that you may require, we do that. So we see ourselves as a system integrator or a subscription management extension platform. So we think that when you buy a subscription management platform, there are core network components that you require, and we believe that we bring connectivity together with the core network to be able to simplify the eSIM deployment. So, you know, as an IoT connectivity enabler, We have one SIM card with multiple networks on it, so it's totally simplified with our cloud-based platform, and we support all types of eSIM deployments. So we've done eSIM deployments with OEMs like Xiaomi, ZTE, to mention a few, where we have developed a full end-to-end solution, and in other cases, we've just provided them with the connectivity. So this is just a snapshot of what our platform looks like, the different elements that we run, but effectively we are a full network operator, but we focus on wholesale, so we focus on our relationships with the network operators, and we focus on having one centralized billing platform. So we run our own P gateways, we run an SMSC billing platform, HSS and HLR, and all of this is totally virtualized. You can have your own, independent SKU of this platform that's as a managed service, it's totally virtualized, and most of it runs on the Amazon cloud. This is just a illustration of how it would work when we work with third-party networks in collaboration with our connectivity. So if you have profiles from carriers, they can be harmonized by our API server, so we can take care of the pilot IMSI aspect. We can integrate with networks and have integrated with networks by becoming a full MVNO or having a direct network connection. But we also have the ability, when we are using third-party subscription management platform, to utilize third-party network profiles. So some of our partners include Digicel, TIM, Orange, StarHub, Telefonica, and Etisalat. So we have very strategic partnerships with the networks, and we address verticals which they are not able to because of our virtualized core network infrastructure and the way in which we manage our connectivity. This is just a snapshot of what our portal looks like. We have some deep analytics that we can illustrate and show to our customers through our cloud portal. You can create your own rate plans within minutes without contacting anybody. The whole purpose of the cloud platform and the API is that it is a fully self-service platform. You don't have to have any network knowledge. You don't have to have any commercial relationships with the networks, and you can deploy your own white-labeled solution very fast with a very low capex cost. So we have all the different elements required for connectivity. Some of our customers require all of them, and some of our customers only use some of them. The top two are what we are most invested in, which is the connectivity and the network infrastructure. There are cases when we support networks to just enable the connectivity, and we integrate our connectivity onto their networks. So, we're very excited about, the possibilities with cellular and converged cellular communication with machine to machine. We're seeing it here at the show. For the first time, we're seeing wide adoption of eSIM and the adoption of eSIM. We're seeing companies like Apple and Google put eSIM into their devices. So the digitalization of the SIM card is happening. We're seeing traction on the ability to be totally network agnostic, and to be able to not be tied to any one single network operator. We give you that flexibility. We give you the flexibility to work with the best network for the specific network quality and QoS that you require, all through one billing platform. Thank you.